Okay, I am WavDium. So I'm updating a game right now. Like, oh, what? There's new Fortnite Lego sets apparently, and oh man, the prices have gone up in these things. So new ones are Peely and Sparkplug's Tamp, Durr Burger Restaurant, Tatlumbo, and Mecha Team Leader. Now, I will have to admit, I have not bought any of the Fortnite sets because I don't think any of them are worth it or interest me personally. This is for the prices. So I will just check it over. Durr Burger. It would be a nice display piece, but I feel it should have had one minifigure. The pieces is 163 for 20. No, not a notification. Ah, spam mail, I say. So, $20, 193 pieces, one minifigure, and then we're like, oh, I'll grab that right up. If I find this for $10, I'll buy it just because. But Swywama, no interest at all whatsoever. $50 for that. The pieces work out because it's mostly smaller ones, but it's only if you are a fan of the actual Lego Fortnite mode. Many people aren't. I'm not. But it has nothing of value if you don't like that Fortnite mode and you don't want a massive Wama Pinata build. Peely Bone is the adult set of the first wave, similar to the Mecha Team Leader, where it's like, oh, here's just a giant build like no statue sort of thing. Then it's if you like the Sin, this is it. This is the set made just for you, because Peely Bone is one of those Halloween ones, but. So I have no interest. That Battle Bus is the most minifigures, but it's just pretty pricey. I would prefer. I mean, if you look at the minifigures, like, they have Trespasser. Yeah, that one. Stool, Cheap Assassin, yeah, and then it's just threw some popular ones in to pad it out. But oh man, he has dough for over $10 each. Wow. But so new ones is what I'm talking about today. Oh yeah, there's also Walma Polybag, Ziploc Make and Take. Actually, never mind, not a polybag. If it was a polybag, I probably would have bought it. So it was like, oh, $5, I'll get it. But no, it's a Make and Take, I guess. And an influencer tit for this actually did have a set in it, a miniature Tawambo. Do we have an image of it? I can show. It's not showing an image of it, but there was a miniature Tawambo in the same like style of this, so it's like a miniature build. But that was exclusive just to influencers, I guess. Oops. If you don't have millions of subscribers, none for you. But okay, so here's the main thing. The new is that just the polybag again? I just realized. No, it's a slight color difference on the ears, and other parts of it they're changed. Yeah, but okay. I do like the this little camp here and that table. I like this part. These two are good. The llama, no, it should have had the trap roller, if it's even possible to make those. It would have been smaller, but I feel it could be more better than a rehash of the llama. Just make this a polybag or something. They don't need to have another llama here. A skeleton, trip joints, that's on a break. In a few years, reload yourself, put together, it's break, it'll be gone, worthless. Pickaxe, axe, sword, alright. Another Peely. There's 3 Peely minifigures. One in the Battle Bus Adventure Peely, there's a base Peely here, and then there's Iron Adventure Peely in the Trombo set. Why is there so much Peely? You told about someone else? I know they want to make the ones that are featured in, like the ones that can be in your city, I think is what they're going for. Why another Peely? Sparkplug is a new one, so like, alright. It's not, I don't care for that. So I don't care for the minifigures. The wolf is just the standard. Is this the only image we have? Okay. There's more images. I don't know what. It's supposed to be a play feature on the door. No, that's just the finger for opening the box. Yeah, it's just a standard build. So it's a nice display piece. I feel like for these two parts. The wolf is also fine as like a mob enemy. The Walma and the minifigures, traditional part, spider, skeleton, fine. I don't like trip joints on the skeleton, but at least it's there. I don't know what's with their advertising pictures though. What is this? Who is this here? No, how to get off that? Alright. But the price is going to be $24.99? Or it just says Canadian here, $24.99. If it is $24.99, 2 for 3 pieces, it's fine set. Preferably, I would say one more minifigure for $25 set. Oh, is that the skeleton? I don't thought the skeleton's a minifigure. That thing, skeletons are those cheap little things with twip joints so they'll break off in a year if you leave them built. So if you're not having it on display, you don't want it to joints to break. But this is the outrageous one. The durr burger is $80, $80. How is it 80? It's 546 pieces. All right. And then the minifigures, is that one of those Bright Bombers? Durr Die. Is this not Durr Burger or something? Durr Mascot? I don't know. His name was Drimey, I think. It was like, he basically, when you get a till, he has heads pop up on his stand. Interesting. Not my type of stand, but it's a good stand, I would say. And another skeleton. I hate the Lego skeletons for a reason, and that's their twip joints. So this, I think the free minifigures, it needed 2 more for $80 for 546 pieces. Actually, 3 more if you're selling it for $80. That's insanity. I don't know what's wrong with the sign. I don't know if that is a new piece or not. Seems like it's, if that's specialized, that might explain why. But that just means the designer couldn't make it out of their already existing bricks. It also better be print. Remember, Lego always likes to cheapen out with stickers. That's why Mega Bloks is better. But this build right here, fine. It's small, I feel like. The table could have been bigger. Honestly, this table is horrible. Can't fit a burger on the table. What's the interior of this place? Wait, hold on. What's the interior? Where's the pictures for this? Oh, next. Oh, because that's the interior right there. This is the only picture of the interior there is right here. Zoom in on that interior. Cashier? Small. This is pathetic for $80. What is this? So is that a piece of tarboard? Like, is this Tenex? Would they have a piece of tarboard in their bricks? What is this? And that durr burger's rehash of, it's smaller than this durr burger, I think. Yeah, it's smaller. This is the tongue is about 4 wide. This is only 2 wide, so it's a smaller durr burger. So it's not the exact same, but these are basically the exact same piece. Why do you even have the random tit in there? What was the point of that? Okay, so let's see. Is that one of those revive totems? I think. Put image in new tab. Enhance. That's a torch. Alright, should for a revive totem, man. You see this fertilizer, cherry tree. Yep, that. Is it modular where you can take it apart? If it was modular, that would be a big plus side if it's modular. You know, like those treater modular sets? If it is, that will be good. Wait. It is. It has the 1x4 with only the 2 studs. It's a modular. That's straight. Okay. Because this is getting a lot more respect from me, but it's still ridiculously overpriced with not a lot. It needed more figures, alright? It needed more room in the durr burger. And a bigger table. A 2x2 table, which is made for a burger restaurant where the burgers are 2x2, is not going to work, especially when there is an umbrella in the table. What were they thinking? Okay, that order sign's pretty good though. I have to admit, that order sign, that pointer, that's good. The sign, the durr burger, that's good. The new piece, questionable. Modular, good. The roof, good. Table, bad. Table is insultingly bad, honestly. Another skeleton, horrible. A random trait with explosives, okay. Tawambo. The main thing is Oro. That's the main standout. Another PoE, Oro. That's the new Oro from the Battle Pass, I think, maybe. Is it? No, that's normal Oro. Oh, I don't think the design team was in contact with... Oh, man, they must have not been in touch with you. Like, hey, we're trying to sell a new Oro here. Oh, you want to put them in a set? I have an Oro over here. Alright, but... Dwomberries. Oh, yeah, that's that piece from Dots. Okay, that's a good use of that piece. I don't know if that's a new version of it, or was it already existing in the Dots lineup? Or Friends, like that Crystal piece. But that's cool for the Dwomberries. There's not much really to say about this set. remember back when I actually had to play that mode for the battle pass or something. Yeah, it's a Trombo. What's the joints look like on this? Got a picture of the joints? Okay, the legs are attached there. You see, it's using that stale piece. I don't know if that is a new piece or not. And maybe it might have been from Nexonites, I think. Because they had a lot of like those shield-looking pieces. Just show me a picture of the joints. Yeah, you're not showing me a picture of the joints. Do I have to do off that one where it's like that? No, it's no pictures of the joints. You're using a tablet for your instructions. Alright, this is a mess. Who builds like this? I don't sort by color, I just pour it on a layout, but you at least move your completed and the minifigures off. Why do you have the accessories which when you know the accessories don't have to put anything, you put them to the side? Why is the spider there? And why you... Is this an outside, like, park bench? Why do you have a monitor and keyboard on a park bench? What's with those headphones? Where's the... Wait, are those wireless headphones? What's the matter with you? Alright, I know. You're trying to sell this for how much Canadian is said on here? 130. 2 minifigures, 184 pieces. 1 spider. You could have at least done 3 spiders. Let's be real here, Lego. 3 spiders minimum. 2 minifigures. Isn't there... I know the jungle area on Jungle Biome, they had a like exclusive set of townspeople. They could have put more in. Where's like the Pewee tribe people? Where are the pirates? Where are the pirates? They're on the beach. Where are the pirates? Where are the pirates? So they have some more flintlock weapons? There's no Napoleonic Wars or something. What were they thinking? Honestly, this needed more stuff in it. I don't know how much the Fortnite license is adding to the price. I don't think... As seen with the Jazzwares, McFarlane, and Hasbro Fortnite toy lines, Fortnite is not a strong toy IP, so it shouldn't be that high, unless if Epic is too high of themselves, which they probably are, since considering the back blings are no longer sold with skins now. I don't use them anyway, so it doesn't affect me, but still, the Fortnite IP should not be that high to make the price this insane. 130 for that. And then here's the adult set of the Wave, I guess. I have no interest in a massive... I mean, it looks nice. But I mostly prefer... I just buy 144th or 172. Whatever these small model kits are. I have no interest in buying a massive Lego one. But what's the articulation on this? I'm assuming it has none. This is a statue-ish sort of thing. Has a minifigure, which is good. I think these giant... like adult like statue sets need to have minifigures in it. Yeah, have it be a comparison of it. And it has yeah, I don't think the legs are probably very limiting. I think they didn't want to do knee joints. Is this trying to look at the skin? Tomato and durr thing. It's fine. There's zero side panels there. I don't know what I don't know if it's using like a massive Technic assembly there. A close up on that sword. It's fine. Yeah, this is not what I would buy though, or I have interest in. There will be some people who will buy this. If you really like the Sin, it's exactly like the Pewee Bone. This is just for you. Or if you played that live event back in season, I don't know. I have saved Road only in chapter 1. All right, so I don't know. It was like season 7 or 8 or something. No, 8 was Pirates. I don't think they had this in Pirates. But this is here. If you like the skin, it's fine. How much is charge for this? I see 300. 300. I'm going to take back all the praise I've said for this. They needed more than 1 minifigure. It should have had Devour minifigure as well, since that's how that live event did, I think. Why was there not one? And for that price, it could have added more articulation, maybe. So, no, I'm getting confused with the other mech from the Chapter 3 live event, where you had they needed the knees to bend for the laser thing to shoot some blimps, I think. I don't know, but... Okay, yeah, with that price, I can't praise this without being too biased for the horrible price to piece ratio. It does have some big pieces. I'll give it that. I remember those being used as like tar roofs. Yeah, it has some sizable pieces, but that price is insane for just that build in one minifigure. Does the minifigure have leg printing? That's a whole. I'm using tear if the minifigure has like. Okay, yeah, yeah. Wait, is that point? No, it has printing, has arm printing, a specialized head mold. Okay, the minifigure is good. Had the sign from the emote. That's fine. The minifigure is fine. It needed a Devour minifigure. I feel like. Because, well, I'm never going to buy any of these. I'm never going to buy these like big statue ones. But I think for the people who would really want this set, having a Devour minifigure would be T. Because Devour doesn't have the appeal to get one of these big sets for that live event for people who want to make that on their shelf. So they should have included like a miniature diorama with this and the Devourer, maybe with the minifigure sale. Just they can probably keep it under what? Keep it under 100 pieces. They could have done that, and that would be okay. Too many figures of small display. That would help justify the price more. You can't justify $300 for this. I feel like. Okay, so that's it for the sets, right? It's just those four. So what ones will I get? Since I do tried a bit of Lego. I prefer Mega Blocks, but Mega Blocks is done now. They did 2 rebrandings, and then they just cut them off for their new building line. Was it that company that bought them back in the 2000s or something? So I am quite interested in the Peeling Spark Plugs stamp, to be honest. That build right here and this bench, really good. Has some nice, it has a sword, pickaxe set. I don't like the skeleton, don't like the minifigures. The wolf is a fine addition. Spider, yeah, I'll put it on that. I have no interest in the woman and dynamite at all. So I will hopefully wait for a sale. $25 sets a lot of times do go on sale for $20. I will try to wait for that and then grab this set. The Durr Burger restaurant, on the other hand, I will never feel comfortable paying $80 for this. I would never waste 80 for that many pieces. I will hopefully see if it goes to around 50, 55 on a sale. I will try. I will try to try it, but I will not. And that's just because, oh yeah, Durr Burger, yeah, those are gonna save the world. Close enough. I'll be waiting for the Wars Van set. I've been WavDium. Bye.